Now, as you may know, I talk a lot about, how the 4-3 under is a hybrid front defense, okay? So you're going to have 3-4 gap penetrations and you're going to have 4-3 gap penetrations. I'm going to kind of get into it a little bit as far as what we're going to do. That's going to protect us a little bit. I'll answer that question in a minute, but right now we're going to handle what we're doing right now. Now, again, well, like I said, if y'all have any questions when it comes to the 4-3 defense, come to me, man. Don't go to nobody else, because I study this shit, real life, no cap. All right, so kind of go in here. You're gonna have your roster set, but at the same time, you're gonna have to do manual subs when you get into the game, because I'm gonna have to explain everything to you guys. Okay? What's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Um, First and foremost, I think we could leave it as is. I'm good. I got my front line set up. I'm gonna go in practice mode. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do and what we're looking for as far as setting up what we're doing. Okay. I want y'all to be very understanding here. Everyone has a role. Everyone has an assignment. Player skill, positioning, ability to block shed. All that goes into detail when running this defense, because here's how it's going to be. It's going to be unique. It's like, I don't know. Let me get on the field. I'm going to show it to you, so it'll help you understand a little bit better. All right, so the first thing that I want to get into, I want to show you the formation and what we're going to do. And keep in mind, in Gus Bradley's defense, we have the over plus as well. So we can get into it and I can explain how we're going to set it up, okay? One of the first things that I do a lot in the over plus is I do tend to shift my linebackers to the tight end side or the strong side of any formation. So the two linebackers that are inside, one the B gap and the other one in the A gap, is both of those need to be like middle linebackers, okay? Because it's not a true outside linebacker if he's not aligned more or less outside. Like, you spread the line, he can't get outside the defensive end. In this case, that's a Leo. That's a Leo defensive end. So because the Leo's outside, you need a strong inside run stuffer, okay? So what we're going to do right here is your outside linebacker here needs to be able to block shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Perman right there, okay? And I like hitters, man. Like, if I'm playing run defense, I like hitters. So we got our three best hitters on the field, and I can flip the play and not more or less be as affected as much, and the only thing that I would need to do is probably flip the defensive ends around. But Yannick and Crosby and Furl, they're pretty close hand in hand, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. But other than that, that's going to be the first thing that you need to do. You need to make sure both of your outside linebackers can be Sam, okay? You want them to be able to get block shed. Got to have a high block shed. Got to be strong enough, and they got to be stocky. Like 240 plus 250, somewhere in that range, just so that they're like a standing defensive end. Undersized defensive end. So if you flip your play, either way, you're not going to kind of get picked on, because people will come at you and start flipping the play, and then if you got a smaller linebacker over there playing in that position, he's going to be at a mismatch. So that's one thing that I need to make sure you guys do. You want your Mike linebacker needs to be able to tackle, have a little speed on him so he can cover, and then just make sure that your Will on either side and your Sam on either side can do pretty much the same thing. Other than that, you know, it should be good. This guy, even though he's a will, he's not going to be responsible for covering too much other than hooks and flats. If needed, you know, the safety can drop down and cover those seams and whatnot, seams and curls and whatever. But just want to kind of get into that. We're going to play some games here in a second, kind of utilize this. Now, if you want speed, you're going to go into your over plus. Over plus, we're going to put our faster linebackers on the field. Same thing with this guy. He's still in that position where he needs to be able to kind of make some plays and whatnot. But I'm going to take him off the field, and we're gonna just bear with me. I'll probably leave him there. I got White and Morrow, so I could put Morrow over here because Morrow can cover. But Diablo can too. So I mean, it really doesn't matter. I got options. So I could probably put Job and White there, Morrow here, and Diablo here. So that way I'm good. That way I got my speed package linebackers, and then for this I have didn't save. Did I forget to save it? There we go. But yeah, we can kind of get into it. Main thing here is a lot of the positioning is really with that that interior linebacker, man. Like, he's not going to be playing any deep zones, but you want someone that can tackle and definitely get after the quarterback from the inside A-gap. So it's definitely, he's going to be able to block shed a lot. And I'm probably going to play more games like doing that. Just wanted to kind of just talk about it real quick, because you can't really trust practice mode too much. Practice mode will kind of make it look like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And y'all see me play my games, man. It's like you go in practice mode and then it's just like, well, it ain't working, you know. But you go into a game and, you know, everything seems to click and go as detailed. It's easier to explain it during a live game. Alright, let's get it, and then just when we get into the game, just make sure that we know what we're going to do before we do it. You know, you don't want to sit there and stall out and try to anticipate things, and then again, you got to be mindful of your opponent. You know, if I play someone in gun empty the whole game, I'm not going to stay in a base defense. I'm going to probably play more nickel wide 9 or something. I'm big on matching personnel. One defense is not going to defend everything. I can't tell y'all that enough. Like, people that stay in 3-3-5 defense the whole game, man, y'all see me just toast that shit. Don't stay in one defense the whole game. It's like the biggest tip y'all can get from anywhere. Don't spam the same play. Don't spam the same type of coverage. Like, don't come in 2-man under the whole game. You know, eventually someone's gonna catch on
site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium.
Might win a couple of games playing like that, but I assure you, man, when you start getting up into the top 1%, it's a different story.
As their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
Tackle, bro.
Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They come out in it. Good for my boy right here. Good for my guy right there. And over plus.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, come on, man. I'm on that.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Woo! And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards. That goal around a first down as well. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him.
Take the hit, baby. We love it. Take the hit.
You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of the formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy you want to keep trying to scheme open. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yes, sir.
With the play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
See what he's doing.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Good tackle.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And
Clyde Edwards-Helaire
with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Touchdown! DeMarcus Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
It took him too long, man. He has the Chiefs. If it takes you that long to score with the Chiefs, man, it's going to be a problem.
Against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Don't struggle with your Chiefs. What the hell?
Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake.
It's usually a beat down. Oh, ha, ha, ha! One more move.
Sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10,
defense.
right at the 30. First down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down.
Usually when they come out like that, you can kind of get him inside. Oh, wait, he's going to get a better block on the guy you need him to block.
Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down.
He's going to have to get out of that. This is not how you play defense, bro. You got to match personnel, and I'm big on matching personnel, man. But see, I'm just gashing him right now. It's not even fair. He's going to go ahead and come out right here. He's going to cover 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got options.
Carr now on first down.
Boom. To the Bryan Edwards. Let's fucking go.
And he will score.
kind of just rock him to sleep a little bit, man.
Bryan Edwards, 48 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
I ain't even have to throw it. He run committed. So
So
he obviously got the flats, right? You got a couple of options here. I'm just kind of looking.
They'll try and throw for it.
Boom.
And the Raiders are going to have first and goal.
Take advantage of what he gives you.
Off this drive with 6 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Oh, they gave me the wrong user.
Pretty good shape up past the 30.
Again, we're going to kind of do this. Let Perryman and KJ hold the edges and contains. I'm content with it. I'm going to go ahead and slide the running back. Slide the linebackers to the right.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great.
You got Diablo play the post.
They stick with that?
Look at there.
I think that they would, because if they were...
Look at there, all on that shit.
Intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
You don't need fast linebackers, man. You need role assignment players.
Good move. And he'll take it across.
I got 2 linebackers in there, barely got 80 speed. They do their job. They make the line play different. They can hold a block without getting pancaked.
How about the discipline that they showed?
That's what I look for.
Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard.
How's that a lucky pick, man?
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before
I do this
really get
on a regular.
Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr.
Catch
is made by Hunter Renfrow. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. To throw his Carr.
Nice catch.
Got a man.
There's one.
Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller, 31 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks
probably go
want to lock in on a receiver
2 running backs here.
Snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get,
in case I need to audible check.
for his tight end, he locked in on him early.
I really need to have pass protection. I need to flood him with routes. Again, he's showing me flats. So we go ahead and kind of get him in a bad situation, you know. If I like it. Not that one. There we go.
Carr will look to throw.
Wide open.
And this is going to be caught. It's
nice
good.
little sneaky play.
And that extends their lead.
Great
by
for
2
use in the
more.
red zone. So if you have anything like that, definitely incorporate it into your offense, man, because they get so worried about what you can do up the seams and the sideline and take their user out of position. Delay fades usually will beat man coverage. Man coverage won't react to it.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Up past
Stay in it, man, until he forces me out of it. And just come out in the under. specialty. So we'll mix it up. This is what I'd say by don't come out in the same shit every fucking play. Like, you got to mix your shit up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense
stay on them. I'll give you anything short. Look at that 4-man rush.
And down he goes. Max Crosby showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. That's
stay on.
Right side complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
Kind of neutralize.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down
Heal
conversion.
as much as I can.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis.
Oh, you got lucky.
And brought down, but not before
Oh, my God.
inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And he slides and covers up.
I love when they run with their quarterback, bro. I love when they run with the quarterback. It means he's going to get fatigued. So what I could do...
Up on a minute to play in this first half.
We can actually play press down here. There's not too many press beaters in the red zone. Look at her.
That's into double coverage and intercepted.
Nice press.
Down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pretty much got this guy where we want him now.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended
See him back
with an
a little
interception.
And I just wonder,
could be like cover 4.
I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
I had Waller, but
or does he find a way
seen some crazy shit happen in the red zone. It was cover 4.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open.
Wasn't the
now
cover 4.
2nd
Okay.
down. Now Carr, after
again,
the incomplete pass,
can't preach this enough, guys. Match personnel.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Drake. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete.
Sit around him out. And avert. It's fine.
And they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Should have pressed. I'm going to start pressing him in the red zone more.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
If he was pressed, that would have been a pick.
Late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Some man was there. We're gonna play this.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Don't fall for anything.
Mahomes will throw for it.
Ah, I was on the wrong one.
So they come up with
Had to have the spy in there because sometimes they'll try to take off for the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return.
Right up.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
He keeps playing quarters, man. We should be able to make a big play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Come on, block.
He's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line.
Make that block, man. That's a touchdown.
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Plays that again, bro.
Yard there to start out. That leads to
I know what this is. Y'all know what this is.
On play action, now Carr. And that will be incomplete with a
Oh, the Raiders pass protection this year is horrible. I'm gonna hurry up with that roster update, man. Fix these guys. Because I've got what I need to get over the field. I can get it.
Carr. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
So we'll just come out in the next half and run it more. Shouldn't have sent the running back on that deep wheel. Kind of forced them into traffic. You don't want your routes running too close.
On fourth down,
13 seconds. We could probably hang at 5. Probably have time for one play. The tackle.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
You know.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Look at that. Hobbs, baby.
Fires again and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
How am I getting caught by the quarterback?
Out of bounds as time has run out on this first half.
See, the thing I like about Hobbs is he's got 93 jump. He's my highest jump defender.
That's it for the first
so even if he gets slightly beat, he can make up for it with that jump. Jump those routes. He can get his other tangibles worked on, man. Have a good year this year, man. He's going to be nice for us.
As the second half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Slow it down a little bit. We don't need to do anything fancy. Just play football.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That's what I'm talking about, Jacobs. This guy want to keep playing quarter and dime and dollar. It's not going to work for you, man. I'm just going to do this, bro.
They run it with Jacobs.
Get out of it. Call timeout.
Midfield and just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Catch him with the play action. Now we got him where we want him.
All the way down to the 9.
That's what happens when you play quarter, dollar, and dime, and you give me flexibility.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Jacobs.
Give me flexibility when you come out in that defense.
He's down to the 2-yard
line. Do what I want.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and goal.
Run commit. Boom. Just do what you want.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Not a very smart player. That's why I preach. Don't come out in the same shit every fucking play, bro. Preach it and I preach it and I preach it and I preach it. Yeah.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Again.
Nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
To throw, it's Carr.
Oh, come on, Ingold.
In the air and intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
We'll probably just use 2 running backs. We can catch Ingold. I know we can catch in real life, but
ready to kick it away is
he ain't got the rating yet on Madden. We need him to have at least an 80 catch.
Here's Mecole Hardman.
Come on, come on, come on. You're going to get hit, bro. Keep running backwards.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
I'm not in trouble, bro. But so now we can kind of mix it up a little bit here.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Bad position. Switched to the user lead. I should have just stayed on him. I would have had it.
Tyreek Hill, 94 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I messed it up when I clicked on a little bit.
Butker on for the PAT.
Merrick would have picked that off.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
It's not like it was wide open. It was contested, so we know we got him.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here comes Richard on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it's over. We're going to go ahead and score. We're going to do what we do. This dude's still going to come out. As long as he's not playing the right defense for what I'm coming out in, he don't stand a chance.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down.
That's what happens, bro.
First down and more for
Gotta get out of it.
And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. Carr gonna throw.
Look at there.
That's complete to his tight.
You gonna leave Waller one-on-one? You sure you want to do that?
Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
You gonna do a 0 blitz against me?
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of
Picking them up a little bit, see what we got.
You kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Jacobs.
But that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Gotta hold on to them.
I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data
defense,
tells
get the ball back.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. First and 10.
Good play.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Slide.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Look at there! Get him! Yeah!
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't.
Trying to get through these adjustments pretty fast. I'm using the will go fire 3 press.
We're back now in KC.
Trying to keep him down.
It's the Chiefs with a football with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
The tackle.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest.
Way to set the fucking edge, Crosby.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
That's how you set an edge.
2nd and 10.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Crosby, get him! That's what I'm fucking talking about, Crosby.
Yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down.
Get the right role players in your defense, guys, man. Your playmakers get on the ball. You got guys just eating blocks.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. He's got this down almost.
I'm not going to worry about it too much, you know. Hill's going to get short.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down.
Quarterback's going to get tired.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
switch it up just
I can do it,
here.
so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Dancing to his left.
Take that hit.
Inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. They'll run with Edwards.
Trying to do too much.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Caught, Kelsey, left side.
Good stop.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
All I need is a field goal, man.
To tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
3 timeouts.
For the touchdown maker.
See, that's a win for me, bro. You got the Chiefs, and it takes you 5-6 minutes to score. That's not a good look for you, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
You got 2 fucking 97+ speed receivers, man. You got to make plays.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
It's really just trying to figure out how I want to attack him. Got options.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. A big change in field position
game,
there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This to Jacobs on the toss.
There we go, Edwards.
There he goes, right side. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Carr to throw. And he's got it.
Beautiful.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past
You got a
experience.
casino.
I just saw it in their eyes on the
Flat wide
sideline
open.
before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Oh, yeah, I don't struggle against the Chiefs, man. Game management.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you
We're
get
going
it
to kick this
intercepted and they
extremely
return
short,
it,
take
that's
5
2 points
seconds
for the
off the
defense,
clock because
but
he's
not
not
on
going to
that
go
play.
for it. He's going to run away from it.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside
one,
the
two
20
plays,
as the
maybe.
fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot,
Eyes on the ball.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by
Game over.
Casey Hayward. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Love when the ball goes up in the air with my match coverage.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining
Especially when it just
game
floats
here,
like
coming
that.
down really to that
Because you ain't got a
last
guy
play.
just completely
Great
wide
job
open, man.
defensively
They're
to
just
get
going
the pick
to
and seal it.
immediately go
and we know
play
that
ball.
every play during a game matters. You're never
Whereas
sure
if you just
which
play
one's
regular
going to be
drop
one of
zone,
the
you're only
key
going to have
ones.
like one guy
But at
over
the
there
end
to
of the
make a
game,
play.
when you analyze
When
it,
you play
3,
match
4,
coverage
5
and that ball
plays
goes in the
are gonna
air,
be the
I'm
ones
going to
you
slow it
focus
down
on.
for you, fellas. I
And
want
that
you to
last
see
play
how
was one of them.
everyone
The last
goes
shot
to the
had
ball.
to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Fucking, I threw 5 TDs. Fucking having my day. Don't struggle against the Chiefs, man. I didn't even throw the ball out. I threw it 8 times. 5 of the 8 times were for touchdowns. That's crazy. It's able to run. Jacobs had a field day. Dude didn't want to come out of the fucking dollar, nickel, and quarters. That's what happens. You're going to sit there. You're going to run. You're going to be able to run. If they're not going to respect it, you know you're still going to have the run in your back pocket when you need it. You can't just sit there and expect to just bomb to Hill and Hardman the whole game. Like, I would, you know, I'd try to score as much as if I had a team like that, I would definitely be trying to run the score up and, you know, pray for a turnover on defense. But, you know, don't worry too much about the Chiefs. Like, I like playing the Chiefs, man. I've been playing them real crazy the last 3 years, man. But this year I actually have a defense. Like, I've been playing them with a shit defense and being able to beat them. So, end of the day, it's not always the team, man. It's the scheme behind what you're doing. Just make sure we emphasized and kind of made those manual subs. Didn't really get to run over plus that much because he was coming out in 2 tight end set. I think that's like 12 personnel. 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 12 personnel. So I treat 12 personnel more like, you know, everything out in front, I'll play under. If he goes 21 personnel, then I would probably play over plus. You know, it just really depends how you want to do it, what you're trying to take away, and then just go from there. But I think the assignments that I put on the field, it made it. I don't know if y'all were watching, you know, if you just joined, but Crosby, because I put those guys in, they weren't super fast, they weren't super flashy, but they were able to get and eat blocks and just let Crosby get into the backfield and have a day. You know, so like doing things like that and then just trying to scheme your players on defense. You know, you ain't gotta have the sexiest, you know, stat line player to play on your defense. As long as he has like one or two factors that you need, be all right. You can sit here and just win all day playing like this. As long as Madden doesn't decide to desync you with the black screens. Like you can only play so many games at a time before one or two things happen. Like you get the black load screen. Oh, there's a loss. Then you actually get a game to load up. Unexpected error occurred. Oh, that's another loss. I'm like, what?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
We got the Vikings.
Atmosphere here electric.
Only person that I really worry about
folks love their silver and black. They are
is
fired
Harrison.
up as their Raiders get set to
But the only
face
threat he
off
has,
with
if he
the
does,
Minnesota Vikings.
he will hit.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a dangerous
Woo!
man showing
I see you, Perriman. That man got hit by two guys. All right, we're going our 4-3 under. I'm going to put Perriman right here. Look. Perriman. Diablo's going to be a playmaker for us. See, look at this shit right here. It's usually bad signs. Scared. Oh hell. Can we friendly quit? Oh come on, man. I'm LAN cable connected,
so
bro. Like,
first and 10 now from the 33.
come on, bro. Can't even set my defense up because he's lagging. Usually they try to come into this gap. We got to clean it up.
Here's Cousins.
How they pursue? I got two guys pursuing the ball.
The 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's good.
5 yards on the game's first play.
I could actually make that.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
We can actually stay in it.
Involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish.
Good fucking shit, Gerald. You got to make the tackle though.
They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up.
Got to make the tackle.
That one,
we got the defense that we want.
Of 8. Cousins.
Oh, KJ! Oh!
They go from 146 to the other on a pickup.
We'll stay in it. We're good.
2nd and 2. Cousins gives way to Cook.
You're not gonna get a lot of yards on this defense, bro. You're gonna take hits.
41.
We can kind of mix it up a little bit here too.
The ground game early, didn't they?
They did in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game, and guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well too.
Oh, I missed it. Y'all gonna catch him.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
I shouldn't have changed up my play. It's fine.
Dalvin Cook, 41 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here in Vegas.
Earlier in the week,
Come out and you play these. Is that a running gun or West Coast? People who run these near far concepts. All you gotta do is just find one defense that works, and it'll literally glue everything that they have. So I might be able to stuff it with some cover 6. Stay in that 4-3 under front because he is running out of
Now
it.
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Try not to get too fancy with what I want to do.
Catch a signal for
I'm
and
just going to stay in under center, man. I just got to keep it straightforward. See how he comes out. 9 tech, pinched inside. Split safeties.
Now Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down.
Daniil, we're going to have to help our mans out. Could be a tough game.
2nd and 16.
It's more of a man coverage. Probably audibled out.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr.
Rifles one, and that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game.
Sometimes you got to challenge your receivers,
One of the
man.
things
You
I
want to see what
remember
they can
about him
do.
coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty
I
easily.
didn't worry about it too much. I took a shot. Thought I could get him. You know, you want to make those spectacular plays every now and then. There we go. There we go, Diablo. Let's fucking go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
What's going to happen when you keep coming out in that near far close?
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking that a lot of times their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
Trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 30.
Try to manipulate him a little bit if he's going to use him in the box. He's going to leave the outsides open, so we'll be fine. Just kind of filling them out right now.
Compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
He keeps taking these hits, bro. We're good.
Getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. A give. This is Cook.
Keep taking them hits.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Play action now. Cousins. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
As he's not getting a lot of yards after he gets the ball, man, we're good. Taking those heavy hits.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Keep taking hits, baby. We'll preach it. That's what happens. When you keep taking hits, they start fatiguing.
He did a fine job there. Not
can't catch the ball.
Arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short.
Touchdown, Vikings! Alexander Madison, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move.
If he wants to keep running,
and whether it's a running back or another receiver,
by the second, third quarter, man, some bad stuff's going to happen for his running back, man. He's going to be tired. His fatigue, like I said, man, fatigue's an issue this year.
Jalen Richard going to take it out of his end zone.
I'm not worried about it too much.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one.
Oh my God, bro.
Not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be second down. Throwing now is Carr.
And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
Okay, let's get into a rookie.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
There we go. Nice user.
Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Now Carr again.
Good shit, Renfro.
Open man, that's Renfro.
Reliable.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down. Now Carr. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd
Oh, got him.
down. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. 3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy.
Oh, man,
To deal
bro.
with a 3rd
Like,
and
fuck
20.
me.
Again, it's Carr. Complete to his running back,
Shit.
Kenyon Drake. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Damn,
They
Carr's
do get
tired as
18,
fuck.
but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Fatigue something serious in this game.
Now it's the backup Mariota.
Oh, man, yo, come on with these flags, bro. Now they cheating me.
They're already walking this one
Like,
back.
damn.
This one's not going to stand.
this shit up, man.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Good shit, Drake.
Running back, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. On 1st down, Drake. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Homie on one block.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports.
Got the matchup we wanted.
Looking for the end zone.
Possession aggressive. Good fucking shit. Got him on a linebacker. Trying to be too aggressive with that deep half safety. Brought him down. Don't want to take them guys out of their assignments, man.
Give it points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So now Carr, he'll lead the
Man,
Raiders.
y'all already see what I like.
They'll try and throw for it.
Back. Yes, late hit! Late hit! Late hit! Late hit! Are you fucking kidding me?
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the
No, I got aggressive one, but shit, I need it on. I had it off, and dude was just shedding like crazy. I can't afford that right now until my offensive line gets better.
A long time, no doubt. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Watch Perry and later.
This one
Bam!
at
Smack.
5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25.
Perryman's too valuable, man, even on special teams. 85 strength linebacker. 95 impact block. He nasty.
On play action, Cousins.
Don't.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is Cook with a grab.
No, sir.
And down he goes, but he
Can't believe I
takes it
missed
up
that,
to the
man. We
40.
got the defense. We got everything right.
The pick up there and the drive
Gotta make the
very
play.
nicely. 1st down. Cousins to throw it. Completes it to the fullback hand.
Good shit, KJ.
Comes out.
Oh, I told you, man. You keep throwing it to them running backs, man.
So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. CD, that's the 2nd time this half.
Keep throwing it to them running backs.
Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
The Raiders going to use one of their
Make sure everything's
timeouts
intact.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Coming out over plus.
Play fake. Cousins.
Oh, that's covered.
And that is
Good defense
incomplete.
switch.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure
Put
the
my
football
speed guys
through the
in.
catch.
And he was
We're
right
in
there on the
spread.
spot, force the incompletion. That's something
I know we're
defenders
doing
work on all
spread.
the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you
Work
can't
your way.
possess the football and turn it
Work
into
your
a
way.
catch.
Ooh.
They're well past
Press him.
midfield, just a yard or two
Press him,
shy
press
of the
him, press
40.
him, press him.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Got that press for a
As
reason.
he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A 1st down throw for Cousins. He's going to float this one deep.
Yeah,
right
play that press on him, baby.
into a crowd.
He can't get separation. Good fucking shit. Hey, where would your 88 press?
And a short return.
Slow him down,
Stopped
disrupt his
inside
route.
the 10 at the 8-yard line.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The final shot here before half for Carr.
Should have been a touch.
This half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half.
So you only have the 14 because they turned the ball over.
Trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action.
Close area range.
Jalen Richard going to take it out of his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Linebackers shouldn't be able to turn around like that.
Another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs.
Nice
and he's able to get into the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Carr now on 1st down.
Throw it!
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Play action to Drake. Now Carr.
Man, come on, go for the catch.
For the fourth time today. Picked off near the 42. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
He's got Herndon, his tight end, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Cook.
Good tackle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Cousins.
Oh, that's mine.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there.
Not over yet. I mean, two scores.
Did someone dare to do that? Did someone double
I have to probably change up what I'm doing just slightly.
Something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
And now here is another interception.
Man, they just got abilities, bro. I think that's the difference right now.
And this one will be
I wouldn't even wear any. He had another ability player.
The interception woes they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A 10th carry in the game for
Way to set the edge.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Get him, get him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
No, I'm not trying to get 6. I promise you I'm not. It's just
things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Running for it. Here's Cook.
Good D.
And boy, this is
like my D is there. Like I'm doing okay defensively.
And he didn't get there. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. At one time, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Bro.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34.
I can't make this shit up.
Crew will take over with a football at the 35.
I throw a low ball. He doesn't even go for the ball. This is ridiculous, man. I don't even think at this point it's me.
Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins.
Here we go, Diablo. I see you, bro.
That is caught by
oh, Diablo is getting after the quarterback too, man.
Before going out of bounds. That play
I could probably shade up.
To start the drive, 1st down. They run the counter with Cook.
Good shit, Perman.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Cousins.
Damn! Why can I not get the inaccurate throw debuffs? Like, what the fuck, man?
First down. Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off.
Jesus.
He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Stay with it. Stay with the route. Stay with the route!
Open man left side. That's the tight end.
My guy's not even playing the ball, bro. Like, what the fuck,
before
man?
he's brought down at the 28. They go play action. Cousins hooking up over the middle with Herndon.
This is ridiculous.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. On 1st down, Cook.
And the defense is there. It's just
a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's just the stupid shit's
2
happening,
yards
bro.
on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Can't account for stupid shit happening.
Cousins now. Touchdown.
Man, they're supposed to come loose, man.
From 10 yards out. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away.
He's covered, you know.
They
Nothing I can do at that point.
But still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
You know, it's just, you know, right now the Raiders' offensive line, it's not the best. So it's like when you get pressured a little bit, man, they debuff your quarterback. They keep getting them the inaccurate throw banners. Like even on the play that I had for a touchdown, man, it's like he made me throw it bad.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've lost this
Doesn't
one.
make him better than me, you know. He just has, you know, like 3 superstar guys. Like you got a defensive end, you got a safety, and a linebacker.
Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game.
Wow.
Like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called
wow.
the running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say,
can I get a flag? Whoa!
That is incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And it's
oh my God. The other day I praised them on throwing flags, and now they don't want to throw them.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Yo, that's a flag. He ran into my dude, bro.
And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the
bro, why are they throwing flags on me when he's the one? Oh my God, bro.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
Like, what the
fuck? Be staring at a 3rd and long here to throw his Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
What do you do? What do you do?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The Raiders
it is what it is, man. Like,
you're
not going to win every game.
After picking up the first down. Here's Carr.
Wow. Bro. Abilities, Jesus Christ, man. They don't even have to be good, bro. He's just the abilities, he just reacts. Let him have it, bro. Good game. I'm going to check those abilities out, though. Jesus Christ. It's like anytime you throw in your abilities. Usually I come down with them. That's crazy. Let me see what their abilities are. Yeah, I mean, I know I made some things, but, you know, I did throw 2 ability players. And usually I come down with them. I'm not used to, you know, that's like second, third game probably I've seen the Vikings. And you go in there and look at them. I mean, my defense was fine. A couple times that, you know, I didn't get called. You know, he should have thrown PI on him. Instead, they called me for holding. You know, but I had to have the aggressive blocking on because what's his name was just coming free off the edge against, you know, Leatherwood. I'm like, well, let me see Vikings. Oh wait, if I go up against him again, man, I don't know what to expect. I already know about him. Speedster, edge threat. Okay, so that's why I was throwing bad passes right there, because he was throwing, you know, quarterback. My quarterback doesn't have the resist against pressure. So if you start blitzing, he gets that inaccuracy banner, and that shit sucks. So anytime I threw it flat, but he really wasn't. He really wasn't a factor in that game. That's it. Oh, he got the fucking lurker with the mid zone KO. That's why. That's a tough combo. I couldn't throw it anywhere near. Every time I threw it across the middle, what happened is dude picked it off every single fucking time. Even if I threw it over his head, dude just lurked it. So definitely be mindful of that. I already know about Thielen. Alright, so how is this guy a slot receiver, but he has outside apprentice? Interesting. So I guess he's the slot guy. Alright, so now I know. That was my fault. You know, I thought I could attack the middle of the field. Not against Kendricks, I guess. I need to see which linebackers have that. That way, if I go into a game, I'm prepared for it. Let's see. Well, just kind of go look for linebackers, really. It's the only person that I worry about. He's more of a 9 tech, so I'm not going to worry about him. He's just a pass rusher. Okay, so Fred Warner. I already know about Levante David. I don't mind they took the lurker away from him. So I don't mind. That's really all I'm looking for is the lurker. I don't really have a lot of them. There's Kendricks. Fred Warner, Levante David, only ones that I see that have it. Not gonna worry about it on cornerbacks, man. Like cornerback wins, cornerback wins. You know, Alright, so that's what it is, those three. Just make sure when I play them, don't throw it in the middle. So that'd be Vikings, 49ers, and Bucks. All NFC teams. Get matched up with them. Do not throw the ball in the middle of the field because it will get picked. There's nothing you can do about it. You can high point pass it. You can think you got someone open, but you can think wrong all day. And I made that mistake. I'll own up to it. I should have paid closer attention. But some of those throws like were a little iffy. It was really because of the pass rush was getting to me. What's his name? Danielle Hunter. It's like every time I threw the ball, he would generate pressure on my quarterback, and it's like I had a 60% chance I would get a bad throw, like an inaccurate pass under pressure, throw under pressure. That sucks. It's like the worst thing you